the fact that this gathering occurs at the heart of campus, at the heart of academic classes, sends the wrong signal. And more so than that, if this gathering were to occur off campus, students would not have any issue accessing their classes or accessing Norland Library or accessing student groups that they want to conduct around the Norland Quad, and that really is our primary concern with this.
I'd like to know from the board how much of our budget does go towards the security of this event.
It's probably around $50,000 a year.
Have you ever seen somebody who is high hurt somebody? Ever? Ever. The police are completely unnecessary there. So why are we spending so much money on security?
But a lot of the money doesn't necessarily go into policing resources. It goes into resources involving other first responders, including people that man ambulances, fire trucks. These people actually carry people out every year. I mean, there is life safety issues involved. Sure. Facilities management has to obviously be involved because they get to clean up after all the fun. We have to do contract with outside police agencies because of the traffic and some of those other issues. So it's not $50,000 to hire cops to keep an eye on a crowd that historically hasn't caused any problems, but our responsibility is to protect the life safety of the people involved in the event as well as the people outside the event. So there is some cost, and whenever you assemble 15,000 people in a single place, you're going to have expenses that have to go along with doing that.
Well, thank you for the clarification.
Sure.
I can't overestimate how much this event degrades our degree. I actually came straight from a job interview. When they were looking at my resume, they said, Boulder, huh? And I go, yes, sir. And he says, are you aware you have to take a drug test to get this job?
It's just one day. I mean, come on, can't feel like everyone just smoke weed, see stuff just one day.
When you look around on 420, those people are not CU students, or the vast majority of them aren't. If CU students would like to do that, great, then let's have a buff card when you want to walk onto Fairfield or the Quad. That's not something that people pay. They don't pay to come here, so they shouldn't be able to use our campus like that.
The gathering is, it's a celebration. It's a jovial gathering of like-minded people who want to share this, sometimes even a passion that they have for not only just smoking some weed, but also for sticking it to the man.
It's kind of embarrassing when I graduated from high school and I told everyone where I was going, and they just assumed I wanted to come here because I wanted to smoke pot. I want to come here because I want a good education. I want to be a CU buff. No offense, and I don't mean to offend anyone, but if you're here at CU solely for 420 or to smoke pot, that's not what college is about. This is like a community, and it should be a place where we can learn openly, and I don't want to go out in 4 years when I try to get a job and get drug tested and questioned about my marijuana habits. I'm here for a sole purpose of getting a job and having a good future. So, that's just all I gotta say.